Hello once again, I'm Jeff Brandon along with Alan Raleigh, and this time we're back with Norristown girls basketball, and the big difference is playoff time. Norristown in the first round here, taking on the Bears of Boyertown.
That's right, we should have a big ball game. Of course, Boyertown finishing 4th place in the Chestnut League, a very tough division, one of the toughest in girls basketball action. Norristown hasn't played in quite a while, so it could affect their play here tonight.
3 weeks to the day. I was just over the scorer's bench. It has been a long time since Norristown has played. That's got to be the big thing, the time they've laid off. They lost several of the final games in the season as well.
That's right. Norristown really hasn't played that well over the last month and a half of the season. I think the problems with Norristown has been how well they are as a team. They seem to be very selfish at times, occasionally relying too much on Thea Ellis. And we saw when Thea Ellis missed 2 ball games with the flu that the rest of the Norristown squad couldn't pick up her offensive skills as far as, because she really is the offense for Norristown when you get down to it, averaging close to 24 points a ball game.
Okay, that's right. I talked to Stan Johnson before the ball game. He really had nothing to say about this Boyertown squad. He knows about as much as we do, I suppose. We really don't know what's going to be the thing coming in here for Boyertown.
Well, Boyertown coming in here with a 20-4 record. They are a good squad. I think the biggest factor going for them is they played 3 games last week. Here we are coming in with Norristown, hasn't played 1 game. And if any team really needed to play a lot on the court to get their act together coming into the playoffs, it had to be the Norristown Eagles. So it's going to be awfully tough here, I think, here for the Eagles tonight.
Okay, why don't we stay right on camera, go right down to the court side, and watch the players while they're being introduced, and we'll be back in just a moment with the opening tap. Okay, we're going to stand now for the playing of the national anthem. Okay, that's our national anthem. We're just about ready to begin playoff action here. It's been a long time since we've done Norristown High girls basketball, and we'll see how the girls come out. We've got Stan Johnson coaching for the Eagles and Marcia Brumbach, the head coach for Boyertown. Our officials this evening are Diane Horsey and Jim Beatty. Starting for North, Allison Simpkins, number 43, number 5, Mary Hall, number 33, Thea Ellis, number 11, Denise Skolson, and number 35, Wendy Bush. Out there for the Bears, we're going to have, who's down? We've got number 23, Wanda Moyer, number 21, Beth Manley, number 33, Sue Ehrig, and I believe we've also got number 31, Sue Heckler, and number 11, Janelle Mest, pardon me. All right, going up for the tap, it's going to be Mary Hall for Norristown, and number 23, Wanda Moyer of the Bears. Here is the opening tap, won by Boyertown. Take it on the fast break. They've got the quick shot, easy basket that time for number 21, Beth Manley. Boyertown quickly out to a 2-point advantage. Norristown back up court with Mary Hall. They work it down low to Allison Simpkins. Simpkins with the easy layup. So very quickly, that is Norristown. It's a tie ball game at 2 apiece. We're just underway here, the first quarter of playoff action.
Good play that last time down the court. Denise Golson spotted Allison Simpkins backdoor on the baseline. She was wide open.
This time the pass from number 11, Janelle Mest, out of bounds. So it'll be Norristown's ball coming back the other way. Pass comes into Ellis. She's going to rush it up court. She's got Hall on her right, takes it herself. Up off the glass, won't go for it. They fight for the rebound. Wendy Bush takes it, bounces around and falls through for Wendy Bush. They had 4-2 here early. Manley down to Mest. They're the point guards there. The jumper off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Wanda Moyer. She puts the shot up. Rebound is taken by Wendy Bush. She pushes the ball up court for Norristown. It looks like Alan Norristown's going to play run and gun here.
That's right. They're pushing the ball up very quickly. Of course, it depends on how well they're going to do with that style, how they make the boards.
We've got traveling called on Denise Golson before she can get that pass away to Wendy Bush. So Boyertown has possession now. 6:47 left to go in the first quarter. As I said, we've just started play here. It's 4-2 Eagles. Shot from the outside. There's the jumper. Won't go. Rebound by Denise Golson. She traveled. That's twice in a row. Denise, Stan Johnson. We can hear him from the bench. Of course, Denise has not started all this year, but I spoke on towards the end of the season.
That's right. I was just about ready to say that. You took the words out of my mouth, but she has really come on after the last 4 ball games for the Eagles. She's done a good job, too, really running the team out there.
They go over to Mesh down in the left-hand corner. She goes way back outside to number 31, Sue Heckler. And Heckler just holds it up there for number 21, Beth Manley. Mest drives in on Wendy Bush, puts the shot up over the top, no good. Rebound by Ellis. She forces the ball outside. They almost turn it over. Denise Golson comes up with it. Bush. She's going to keep it herself, give it to Simpkins. There's that set. Allison in and out, no good. Rebound taken by number 31, Sue Heckler. Traveling, oh, that was just a mental mistake by number 21, Beth Manley. She looked to pass the ball, saw no one there, and then started to dribble again. You can't do that.
She tried to make it look very nonchalant, though, and get away with it.
Sure, it was very coy, but the officials are right on top of it. Golson over to Bush. She looks down low. Nobody there. Simpkins, she'll put up the shot. There it is, and it's good for Allison Simpkins. Left in the first quarter, it's 8-2 Eagles. Boyertown got the first basket of the game off the tap. That was made by Beth Manley on an easy layup, and Boyertown has yet to score since. Lob pass. They got down low to Moyer. Puts the shot up, and she's fouled by Mary Hall. And Alan, we're here at the Plymouth White Marsh Junior High Gym, and it seems there's more Boyertown fans here than Norristown fans.
Well, that's nothing new. Follow Norristown basketball throughout the season. It's generally expected that the opposing team will usually draw a bigger crowd.
Well, I guess we just have to wait until finals time.
Yeah, we might have 30 people show up at a gymnasium and watch.
Now, I think you're being a little bit harsh there, but
okay, 40.
Ball goes out of bounds from Thea Ellis, and she was funny to take that rebound away. Altogether, the fan support has not been bad for the Norristown boys squad. I mean, I've been impressed with that. The girls, however, play in the afternoons, and they just don't get the turnout. It's mostly students, and those kids aren't here tonight on a weeknight.
That's true, and I think another thing is that a lot of Norristown area just expect the Eagles to win. It's become sort of a tradition, and I think they don't take their accomplishments quite as seriously as they should.
And Wanda Moyer made that last basket to bring the score back to 8-5 Eagles. Ellis takes it in herself. Okay, she draws the defensive foul. Good play by Thea. Drove in on Sue Heckler, and Heckler obviously did not have position.
And they call the blocking foul on Heckler.
So it'll be Thea shooting 2. She has yet to score in this ball game.
Thea, 24.1 points this year. Incredible player, only the second player in Norristown history to go over the 1,000-point barrier.
And the first player was Jenny Hall, correct?
And do you know Jenny Hall only about a week ago went
over the 1,000-point mark for Rutgers. I did know that. And did you know that she did it for both squads at the free throw line?
Boy, you read the same paper I do.
You know it. Okay, Boyertown rushes the ball down court off the missed free throws. Shot is up, won't go. Foul on the play, however. Going to call the foul on number 35, Wendy Bush. So once again, it's Wanda Moyer at the line for the Bears.
Last game for Pottstown when they played
Boyertown.
Or excuse me, yes, Boyertown when they played Pottstown in the finals for the Chestnut Championship. Poor foul shooting really hurt them in that ball game. They were 0 for 6 from the line. Matter of fact, from the field, they were only 18 for 60.
Well, Moyer's got 5 points here, and 4 of them coming at the free throw line. Pardon me, 3 of them coming at the free throw line. That's right, she has Mary Hall on the side. Nice play. Good pass by Thea to find Mary Hall down low on the right side. Nice shot by Mary.
You know, Jeff, I think Mary Hall has been probably the quietest contributor for the Eagles this year. Very steady on the offensive end and very good defensively.
That's true. They take the ball inside. Blocked by Bush. Oh, looked like a foul there, but nothing called by the officials. Golson pushes the ball up court. And Denise makes the easy layup. That last time down the court, it looked like a foul to me. I heard a lot of slapping going on inside.
Eagles got a break that time. And they converted it with Golson with these.
Over to Mess. She's going to put that jumper up. Looks good this time. And it was right on for her through the bottom of the net. 12-9 the score. So Mess has put that shot up 4 or 5 times, finally made one. They go down to Thea Ellis. Takes it in on Heckler. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound by Mess. And this time, we saw Norristown, nobody even around the offensive boards. Manley going to draw the charge. Nope. Denise Golson called for the blocking foul. No.
No, it went the other way.
The way the kid looked like she was pointing at Golson, then she made the call against Boyertown. Well, in any event, it's Norristown's ball, and it was an offensive charge. 3:08 left to go in period number 1. Bush brings it in herself, dishes it off to Ellis. Easy layup for Thea. Oh, and she misses it. Well, I called that one too soon. Mary Hall misses the shot. Well, I apologize, but I mean, she was right under the basket. I thought she had the basket made. Shot put up by Boyertown, won't go. Rebound taken by Wanda Moyer, pardon me. She's got 7 of the 11 points for Boyertown. Simpkins, there's that set shot. Up, won't go for her. Rebound knocked away by Ellis, but retained by Boyertown. Okay, it's going to be Manley and Mest at guard, bringing the ball up court. Got Moyer in the middle, Heckler and Ihrig on the forward positions. Mess puts the shot up. Nope, off the heel of the rim. Rebound taken by Mary. She's got Denise Golson on her right side. Takes it in herself, pulls up. Tries to put it right in, won't go for her. Perhaps she should have gone to Denise Golson that time. Okay, exactly 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. It's a 1-point game. Eagles ahead 12-11. Bears setting up. Good pass into Sue Heckler. Heckler off the glass. Oh, won't go. Easy layups missed on both sides now. Thea Ellis takes it away herself. Down court, she's got Mary Hall. Takes it in. We have a foul called. Basket is good. So Thea asserting herself down that time. Draws the foul on Wanda Moyer. That time I would have looked for the pass to go off to Mary Hall. Looked like she was open on the right side, but Thea took the play herself and made it work. It's good to see you nod in agreement here. I know you agree with me, but now the folks at home do too. Okay, Thea Ellis makes it a 3-point play.
Well, you know, you said it so concisely. I didn't have anything left to offer.
Okay, pass is knocked away by the Eagles. Wendy Bush tries to come up with the steal, can't do it. Manley brings it back down. Knocked away again, this time by Simpkins. Nope, we've got traveling called on Allison. So Norristown playing aggressive defense, and right now we have a substitution. Coming into the ball game is number 45, Diane King. It's going to be Sue Heckler taking a seat on the bench. And King wearing a knee brace on her right. Okay, we've got a foul called against the Eagles. It's going to be on Denise Golson. Blocking foul. That's her second blocking foul of the ball game. Back in play here. The pass goes into Diane King, and she is forced out of bounds by Denise Golson. That's right, pushed out of bounds. I don't believe it's a foul, or is it?
No, it wasn't a foul. She was just forced out over the line.
Same play. Okay, same play. Back into Diane King. Manley over to Mess. She's got that jumper. Puts it up from the outside, partially blocked. They're going to fight for the rebound. Jump ball. That time it's Wanda Moyer and Mary Hall. Down low, going for the board. There's the tap. Mary Hall wins it. Goes over to Wendy Bush on the right-hand side. Bush has got a 3-on-2. Takes it herself. Drives right around Manley. Pardon me, right around Mess. She traveled during the process, so no basket for Norristown. It's still 15-11 Eagles, and we have 1:04 left to go in the first quarter.
You know, Jeff, I am surprised at how well Norristown has played. After the long layoff, they've come out here. They played a very fine first quarter.
Very aggressive defensively. If they could convert a couple more of these opportunities they're getting on offense, they'd really be up.
Well, they're keeping Boyertown outside, doing a very good job at it.
That's right. Very little penetration by Boyertown. Shot from the outside by Ihrig. Won't go. Rebound by the Eagles. It's Thea Ellis. Ellis really put court for Norristown. Drives right around Mest. Tries to drop the pass down to Golson. Knocked out of bounds by Moyer.
Moyer right there on the baseline, anticipating the pass, knocking it out of bounds.
Lob pass comes into Thea. It's knocked away. Picked up by Diane King. Outlet to Manley. She's got nobody there. She's being pressured. We've got 29 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mest, nope, she doesn't want the jumper this time. Drives on Golson. Bounce pass down to Diane King, stolen by Mary Hall for Norristown. Taken right back by Wanda Moyer. Good play that time. Foul on Mary. So that's 2 fouls on Mary Hall at least.
Well, I think Mary was quite surprised because when, who was it, Moyer that stole the ball?
Yeah.
I think Mary expected there to be a jump ball call. And in the process, that's when Moyer stripped it away from her.
It was a fine play by Moyer, and she's going to go to the line again. She spent a lot of time here in this first quarter at the free throw line.
She has, what, 7 points already out of the total of 11.
Misses the 1-and-1 opportunity, and the rebound's taken by Thea Ellis for the Eagles. We're winding down the first quarter, 12 seconds. Thea in all the way herself. Finger roll, won't go for her. Rebound, he's playing a good game. There's the outlet pass to Erie, 5 seconds. Put a shot up over Golson, won't go. Rebound, 2 seconds, 1 second. Basket's good at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. And as we take a seat to begin the second quarter, it's 15-13. Norristown still up, but Boyertown's not giving up by any means.
That's right, Boyertown, at times it looks like they were in danger during that first quarter, but they came back, and now they're within 2 going in the second quarter. Wanda Moyer with 7 points, Janelle Mest with 2. Correction, make that. Why am I correcting this? Janelle Mest, 4 points. Beth Manley, 2 for Norristown. There you see the Boyertown cheerleaders. Boy, they even bring their own cheerleaders down to these games.
I like that for a girls' basketball game, but hey, it's a playoff game. You have some school spirit.
You
and
like all the girls' cheerleaders, I know.
The cheerleaders are the highlight of the game for me.
Then I can expect not to hear too much from you in the second quarter, right?
That's right, I'm scouting. You didn't for a national firm, did you?
Even the officials are getting a laugh out of this.
Got the officials to laugh, that's right. As we said earlier, that's Jim Beatty, the male official out there, and the other official is Diane Horsey. And of course, you do have female officials for girls, PIAA, female sports. I guess all girls sports would be female, wouldn't they?
Man, you had your foot so far in your mouth, I wasn't even getting involved. Okay, out there for Norristown, Mary Hall going up against Wanda Moyer. And it's taken by... Out there for the Eagles, Allison Simpkins, 43, number 5, Mary Hall, number 35, Wendy Bush. Not tapped away by Bush, and Mary Hall coming up with the steal. And Hall is fouled by number 21, Beth Manley of Boyertown. Denise Golson inbounding in front of us. Also out there for the Eagles, of course, number 33, Thea Ellis.
Very close to traveling that time.
And Ellis, or make that Wendy Bush, bombs from outside. She has this ball game.
Balanced scoring attack is the big key for Norristown here.
Well, throughout the season, Coach Johnson has been looking for someone to complement Thea Ellis on the offensive end. Bush and Hall seem to be doing the job for him here. That was a nice outside shot that time by Janelle Mest. She has 6. Golson swinging it on over to Wendy Bush now. A minute gone in the second quarter. Norristown up by 2, 17-15. Simpkins, the Hall, air ball by Mary Hall. Bounds. It's awarded to the Eagles.
That time, Sue Ehrig on the rebound slapped at the ball instead of trying to bring it in, and she could have had a rebound for her team. Substitutions, we have Sue Heckler coming back into the ball game, and number 15, Kim Werner, entering.
Denise Golson out there running the team for Norristown. She goes over to Bush inside to Thea Ellis, turnaround, and they're calling an offensive foul on Thea Ellis that time. Number 31, Sue Heckler, took that quite well. Questionable call, could have went either way.
Well, it's a bad angle for us. The official was right on top of it, so I guess we'll have to trust his judgment.
Boy, you got out of that one real easy. You can hear Norristown trying. Oh, good play that time by Allison Simpkins, blocking it. Now she's going to the other end. Allison lays it up and in. So Allison Simpkins coming up with the steal at one end and going coast to coast.
And we have not been Allison Simpkins' biggest fans this year, but it was a fine play by her. A great block, took it coast to coast for the nice layup.
Heckler with it now, looking to go down low. Moyer down there, but Heckler pulls up for the jumper. Doesn't fall. Moyer with the rebound. She puts it through.
And that's just a case of Norristown failing to box out.
That's it exactly. They were releasing up to the defensive end already. The offensive end, excuse me. Simpkins immediately double teamed. She is stripped by Heckler. Or by, excuse me, Janelle Mest. pass to Heckler now. She holds up, goes back out to Mess. Pops that jumper of hers, nothing but net. Well, 19-19, tie ball game here. 5:52 to go in this first half. And another steal, this time by Wanda Moyer, but she cannot control it. It goes out of bounds to the Eagles. Get a break there.
And the Boyertown fans are really excited here. They've got their team in a tie ball game at 19 apiece, and they're playing a fine game so far. I'm impressed, especially with Janelle Mest and Wanda Moyer. They're the two big players for Boyertown.
Golson now swinging it over to Simpkins, or excuse me, to Wendy Bush. Bush shot initially blocked, and she's called for traveling.
I can't see how that would be traveling.
Up and down, it's called.
Oh, okay, but I thought that the ball was like a tap ball if the defensive player touches it.
She tapped it, but Bush retained it in possession, and when she was going down, that's when they made the call.
Okay, I'll trust your judgment there.
Oh, you got problems now. And we have a whistle, 3-second violation called on Wanda Moyer.
It was a nice jumper by Sue Ear, doesn't count, but I think that jump shot by Janelle Mest is one of the best jumpers we've seen all year from anyone.
She has excellent form, and she's not afraid to put it up from anywhere out there from outside of the key.
She does like that right side, though, the left side, rather.
Simpkins, pass thrown way over the head of Thea Ellis. Simpkins was forcing it through the lane. She really was off balance when she threw that pass. Still 19 off. Number 15, Kim Werner, bring the ball down court now, Boyertown. Lady Bears finishing 4th in the Chestmont League this year. There you see the outside shot again. This time it rolls off the rim. Moyer there controlling the rebound, though, for Boyertown. Shot by Werner, high off the glass. Mary Hall fighting for the rebound. She comes up with it. Same starting 5 out there for the Eagles in this ball game. Denise Golson puts it up. Thea Ellis with the rebound. Thea gets it. She is fouled. Blown on number 33, Sue Ehrig. So Thea will have a chance for a 3-point play. Thea 5 points in this game already. I'll make it 6 now. 22-19, the Eagles reopen a 3-point lead. 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Norristown dropping back in a 2-3 zone. They've been playing it quite well. Only problem is for the Eagles, Janelle Mest has been popping them from the outside. Werner with it now. Mest in control with it now, driving into the lane. She is called for traveling.
And that time, Wendy Bush gave a little bit of it back that time. She stuck her hand in there and forced the travel on Boyertown. Same thing that happened to Wendy back on the other side.
Wendy Bush losing it, just saving before it goes out of bounds. Back over to Golson. Now Thea Ellis, turnaround jumper, doesn't fall. Mary Hall fighting for the rebound. She is tied up by Wanda Moyer. Good hustle by Mary Hall, though, getting in there. So Hall and Moyer will go up for this tap. Moyer with a couple inches height advantage, but Mary Hall, fine leaper. She wins it. It goes back out to Denise Golson. Simpkins, off-balance jumper, no good. Taken down by Heckler. Ehrig with it now. Cross court over to Mess. Mess putting it up from the baseline. Bounces high off the rim. Simpkins was going for the rebound. I think we're going to have a loose... Or what is that foul?
Looks like it's going to be a holding foul called on number 31, Sue Heckler.
Okay, Sue Heckler. So they're going to walk it to the other end. Both teams in the bonus situation. 1-1. And we're going to have a timeout taken by
Boyertown.
Boyertown, okay. With 3:24 to go here in this first half, Norristown up 22-19. Jeff, the Eagles seem like they've slowed things down here a little bit. I know you're watching the cheerleaders. Get back here. Slow things down, playing very controlled on offense, doing a fine job of it. Being very patient for once.
We've seen some interesting basketball, a lot of run and gun early in this ball game, and now I think both teams are settling down, getting into the flow of the ball game.
Well, you know, I think the Eagles can go as far as they want to this year. It depends on how well they're going to play and how well they dedicate themselves to playing here.
It's all up to them. They've got the talent. They've just got to use it as a team to win the ball games.
I don't think we're doing any unnecessary nitpicking on them. I think most of the writers have pointed out that fact. In fact, the coaches have too for Norristown.
It's all a matter of how much they want to win, want to work together to do that.
So Simpkins will be at the line now for the front end of a 1-on-1 attempt. Off the side of the rim, rebounded, but it's lost on the floor, and Allison Simpkins ties up Wanda Moyer. So we'll have a jump ball here. Moyer wins it. It's tapped away, though, by Thea Ellis. Good defense by Thea. Simpkins, pass intended for Mary Hall, goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Hall. So Boyertown will get control of it.
Last time Boyertown was really looking for a foul on Thea Ellis. I think it was a fair call. I didn't think there was any unnecessary contact. I think Janelle Mess just hit the floor, that's all.
Janelle Mess swings it on over now to Werner. Werner, a little bit of trouble. Goes back out to number 33, Sue Ellery. Werner passes up the shot. They go back out to Janelle Mess. Mess, bounce pass inside, taken away by Mary Hall. She's called for travel.
Well, Mary Hall had a smile on her face, but Stan Johnson is not smiling. He is glaring.
Mary said, oops.
You can't dribble again, can you, once you've stopped? That's a new rule, right?
2:40 to go here in this half. Eagles up 22-19. Boy, it gets quiet, Jim, after a while.
Well, there aren't that many people here.
That could have something to do with it. You see Boyertown trying to work the ball inside. They haven't been successful in doing it, though. Wanda Moyer, though, pulling down the rebound. That is something Boyertown has been doing quite well tonight. Shot outside, no good. Rebounded by Mary Hall. She's leading the break for the Eagles. Right through the middle, loses it, rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Boyertown ball.
I don't agree with that call. Looked like it went off some Boyertown legs to me.
Heckler here in the lane, turn around, and it's good. Good play by Sue Heckler. Took the pass that time, just backed off a step, and then turned around for the jumper.
Those are her first 2 points of the ball game.
Allison Simpkins from 18 foot. Oh. Nothing but net that time.
Well, she lost her balance, but she made the shot.
Trail by 1, and Wendy Bush takes the shot. No, Wendy Bush is a very good outside shooter. She's been kind of reluctant this year to put them up from outside. She has one of probably the best form for Norristown. Wendy now with 8 points in this game. That's tapped away by Ellis, taken by Mary Hall. 52 seconds left here in this half. Bush bounces off the side of the rim, rebound by Mary Hall. She puts it up and gets it. That time, Eagles had good positioning, and Mary Hall converted that rebound into the... Do you understand that call?
Yeah, it was 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to bring the ball into play, and if nobody touches the ball, you know, the clock has not stopped. You have not put the ball into play. You have 5 seconds. We see people on the sidelines. You have 5 seconds to get the ball into play, and they rolled the ball down court trying to conserve time, and nobody touched it.
That's unusual to begin with, because generally you don't see the team roll the ball down court until there's only 2-3 seconds left and they have some extreme circumstance.
Yeah, goodness knows why they did it with 25 seconds. Wow, that was a long shot by Ellis. Was in the lane a long time, nothing called, but she misses her follow-up.
Now here comes Werner down the other end. Tries to go to Moyer. Moyer saves it before it goes out of bounds. Mess with the shot. Doesn't fall, but what a nice play that time by Wanda Moyer, saving that one.
Getting back to that inbounds play, you know, Janelle Mess was really upset about that. And, hey, it's a rule. You have to touch the ball. Somebody's got to touch it to put it in play. And Sharika Ball enters the ball game for the Eagles with only 9 seconds left to go in the half.
Sharika wearing number 3.
He puts Sharika in with 9 the ball away.
Well, 3 seconds left here. Werner will have to hurry it down. Puts off the shot, way off the glass. So at the end of the first half, Norristown up by 3, 28-25. Jeff and I will be back in... Well, we're here at halftime. Norristown up 28-25 over the Bears from Boyertown. Jeff, we saw Norristown coming in here. They hadn't played a game in 3 weeks, and yet they played a very good first half.
That's right. Norristown I was impressed with. It was run and gun towards the beginning of the ball game, and both teams settled down and played a fair offense. Norristown playing an excellent defense out of that 2-3 zone that Stan Johnson has them in.
And they also managed to, at times, do pretty well on the boards, and they got their fast break running.
Well, I don't know about the board so much. Wanda Moyer is playing a fantastic game down low for Boyertown. She's been in there both offensively and defensively. I think Norristown's got to work a little bit more on the boxing out.
Well, what I was saying, though, was when Norristown was doing a good job rebounding, they had been able to get the fast break and convert for the easy layups. That's something they have to do. They had not been boxing out that well, and as you said, Wanda Moyer's doing a very good job. Very balanced attack for both teams here tonight. We saw Norristown, Wendy Bush and Mary Hall, and Allison Simpkins, very good first halves.
That's right. Norristown has to do that. They can't rely on Thea Ellis. Thea can score 30 points a game, and the Eagles can still lose. Other side, for Boyertown, we're seeing Wanda Moyer, I think, and Janelle Mest playing the big roles for them.
Well, Moyer with 9 points, Mest with 10 points. They are primarily the main scorers. They have 19 of the 25 points for Boyertown in this first half. What do you look for coming into the third and fourth quarters?
I think more of a controlled ball game. I think Norristown's going to stay with that zone defense. Same thing for Boyertown. We really haven't seen too much of a set defense because Norristown puts their shots up so quickly. They really don't have time to get any kind of a 2-3 zone, a 1-3-1, whatever they play.
Okay, well, let's go down to courtside now and pick up the opening tap for the third quarter.
Okay, down on the court, we've got Boyertown out there and the Eagles. So for Boyertown, it's Mest, Manley, Moyer. Sounds like 3M company. Mest, Manley, Moyer. We've got Erie and Henley. Heckler. I knew it. Heckler.
Heckler.
Okay.
Very good.
And for the Eagles, right after this tap. Okay, thank you, officials. We're going to jump it one more time. Jumping for Norristown, we have Mary Hall out there. Else we have Wendy Bush, Sharika Ball, Allison Simpkins, and Thea Ellis. Hall wins the tap, and she gets it back herself. Nope, can't find it over her neck, and it's retained by Manley for Boyertown. Shot Wanda Moyer won't go for a rebound taken by Heckler. Heckler off the glass and good. Steal by Manley, back the other way for Boyertown, off the glass. Oh, she's intimidated by Thea Ellis and misses the shot. Ellis brings down the rebound right in front of Moyer. Ellis really cuts past that pick. All the way down herself, now she's going to take it into the corner. And she dribbles, nope, she turns the ball dribbling.
You know, going back to the other end, though, that time you did see Beth Manley definitely intimidated by Thea Ellis. Manley had the easy layup, and Thea just came rambling down the lane, and that forced Manley to the outside.
Okay, it's 28-27, Eagles up by 1. Heckler in the lane, tries to put it up, we're going to have a jump ball. Okay, I thought it might have been up and down, but Thea Ellis ties up Sue Heckler taking the shot, so we're going to have a jump.
We saw that in the second quarter with Wendy Bush in the corner, and that looked like it was could have been a jump ball, and instead they called it up and down. This time they don't.
Well, that's history. The ball to Moyer. Moyer makes the shot and foul on the play.
I'm speechless, thank goodness. So Moyer, what's going on here?
Just explaining that the foul was on Thea Ellis, I believe. I'm not sure. And Moyer gets the basket. And now she goes to the line. And for the first time in a long while, Boyertown's up on top, 29-28. Make it 30-28 for the Lady Bears.
And Moyer now with 12 points.
Allison Simpkins up court. She's got Wendy Bush. Bush takes the jumper. Nope, long for Allison Simpkins with the rebound. Turns around, jump ball. Wanda Moyer ties up Allison Simpkins, and Boyertown fans are really excited.
Right.
Simpkins and Moyer. Moyer wins the tap. Okay. All right. That time Allison Simpkins was over the line on the jump, and it's going to be red ball from the far sideline. And the Eagles are encountering some problems. With 6:56 left to go in the third quarter, it's 30-28 Boyertown. Down in the quarter to Heckler, puts the shot up. Offense that time. Thea Ellis draws the foul.
And Norristown still being shut out here in the early moments of this third quarter. They've been outscored 5-zip.
Pass goes down court. It's knocked out of bounds by Sue Ehrig. Simpkins kept her hands away from it, so it'll be Norristown's ball. A little bit of half-court pressure now by Boyertown. Simpkins into Bush. Simpkins, what a shot, way up in the air. Allison gets the back herself, goes to Thea, 3 seconds. That's right, had to be 3 seconds. Thea Ellis took too much time getting that ball in her possession.
You got pretty excited over the ball,
Beth Manley for Boyertown. Heckler really zips that pass in there. It's got to be 3 seconds soon. There it is again, 3 seconds.
Boy, you have the makings of a coach.
Or an official, okay.
Yes. But it was kind of obvious Heckler wasn't even thinking about it that time.
Well, we saw Heckler do it, we saw Ellis do it. So Norristown comes away with the ball. That's Sharika Ball with the ball. Off to Thea Ellis, back to ball. Takes it in herself. Finger roll, rebound by Sue Ehrig. Outlet pass from Mest down to Wanda Moyer. Moyer just holds up, does a 360 and passes it off. Ball controlled by Janelle Mest.
Both teams rushing things a little too much here, Jeff, in this third quarter.
Not what I expected. Ehrig, guarded by Hall, puts the shot, looked like she was fouled, misses the shot. Rebound's tapped away by Ellis. She's got Sharika Ball on the side. Ball all the way herself, same thing. She puts the shot up on the bottom of the basket. They fight for it. Nice play by Mary Hall. Dives down to the floor and ties that ball up. She's going to jump with Sue Ehrig.
Times down the court, Sharika Ball simply put it up a little too late, and as a result, she was already past the basket. That's why she hit the rim.
And she tried those finger rolls and tried putting up a little bit strong. Hall wins the tap, over to Bush. Bush with the jumper. Looks like it's off, and it is. Rebound taken by Janelle Mest. Mest pushes the ball past Allison Simpkins. Good bounce pass to Moyer. Moyer picks it up off the glass. Oh, rolls around and it falls. And that's the first basket in about a minute and a half as Boyertown takes a 4-point lead, 32-28. Gonna have a foul called on Wanda Moyer. Yes, Allison Simpkins was up court, and we have a Norristown timeout. That was Moyer called on the foul.
And it's a much-needed timeout here. 32-28. Norristown was up 28-25 to begin this half. They haven't scored yet in this period.
And Marcia Brumbaugh was really upset over there. The coach, Boyertown, did not like that last call by the officials.
Well, I thought they executed the charging foul quite well. I mean, it could have been easily called offensive on Allison Simpkins.
And that's what Marcia was upset about, I suppose.
Show the instant replay.
You know, Stan Johnson is not exactly a happy guy on the sidelines during any. He has not been Mr. Congeniality tonight. He has done a lot of glaring.
And he has very good reason. You see the opportunities Norristown's missed. They haven't been getting back on defense. They haven't rebounded particularly well in the minute and a half that's expired in this quarter. And most importantly, Sharika Ball goes down there 2 easy layups, and she hits the rims both times. It's going to be Sharika Ball, Wendy Bush, Mary Hall, Thea Ellis, and Allison Simpkins out there for Norristown.
Okay, Simpkins gets the ball into Ellis. She puts it to the floor, takes it in herself, puts the shot up. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound by Hall. Kick ball saved by Mary. She tries to knock the ball inside. It's batted away by Wanda Moyer.
You know, Jeff, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more plays being run toward Thea Ellis in this third quarter.
Well, the Eagles are down by 4, and they have not scored except for the opening seconds here this third quarter. And as things quiet down, Wendy Bush and Sharika Ball put the ball of... Ball takes the shot, rebound by Ellis, and Ellis makes the basket. And I think Thea realizes it's time for her to get more into this ball game.
Well, we have at times this year just seen Thea absolutely take over a ball game.
I think she can sense when the team needs it. They're not developing well offensively in this third quarter. Rebound by Mary Hall. She's fouled by Sue Heckler. Heckler cannot believe the call. I sounded like Don Adams there. You know that?
You did.
Smart. Heckler cannot believe this call.
Enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Ball game for Boyertown. Had these players open down low.
And Wendy Bush twice now has not accepted that shot, and yet she's had the open one.
Steal by Moyer. We're going to have a jump ball. Simpkins and Moyer. Moyer is hurt. Allison fell right on her, and I think it was the ball. That time, Wanda Moyer fell on the ball, forcing it into her abdomen, and she's a little bit upset down there. She wants to play. She's going to walk it off and play them. She shakes off the officials. Okay, she's going to stay in the ball game. 3:54 left to go in the third quarter. And we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be Sue Ehrig, Boyertown. Mest puts the shot up over Sharika Ball. Off the front of the rim, no good. Thea Ellis with a very authoritative rebound. She's fouled by Sue Ehrig. Another substitution, this time for the Eagles. Ball's going to take a seat. Denise Golson coming back into the game. It's 34-30. Not too much scoring going on in this third quarter. Okay, into Wendy Bush. Little half-court pressure here. Being pressured, nice play. Simply outplaying the Eagles.
He did.
Okay, Ellis shooting 2, misses the first one. Well, Norristown has not been at the line that much tonight. Very few fouls by Boyertown. Ellis misses them both. You can't give away those free throws. They've got Moyer down on the right side. Mest doesn't see her, takes it herself back outside to Sue Ehrig. She looks inside, no one to go to. Mest on the left corner. Nope, they want to move the offense. Norristown in that 2-3 zone. Now Allison Simpkins drops back into the 2-3. They're crossing the lane. Pass goes to number 53. Leslie Minch. Minch puts the shot up by Mest. Wait a minute, basket is good. And there's a foul call on Wanda Moyer, I believe. Okay, it's a foul. Going for the rebound, it'll be Norristown's ball, but the basket does count for Janelle Mest. So it's 38-32, and we are in the penalty situation. I believe it'll be Mary Hall going to the line. Janelle Mest setting up her offense. Norristown in that zone. Into the ball game now is number 25, Jean Geringer. Mest tries a cross-court pass to Ehrig, picked off by Mary Hall. She's got Golson in front of her, doesn't go to her as Boyertown gets back very quickly on defense. There's Golson, over to Simpkins. Simpkins to the hoop. Shot won't go. Norristown just not taking their time with these shots. They're getting the opportunities.
This third quarter.
Boyertown simply out. Lady Eagles, this may be the last game we do this year for Norristown Eagles.
Looks that way at the moment.
Bush takes the pass. She's fouled by Sue Ehrig. Ehrig realizes that was a foul. Trying to be aggressive on defense into the ballgame. Number 3, Andrea Smith, a defensive specialist for Norristown.
And she's replacing Mary Hall, giving her a breather. Of course, Simpkins, Hall, Bush, and Thea Ellis have all gone the entire distance for Norristown tonight. Jeff, do you think perhaps the effects of having 3 weeks off before this ball game and also playing most of the minutes in tonight's games finally catching up to the Eagles?
Well, who really? But in any event, they're not playing up to their potential as Wendy Bush makes the first end of her 1-and-1. So it's 41-33. And Bush makes 2 very important free throws for the Eagles. So it's 41-34.
Wendy, the top scorer for Norristown, 12 points here.
I've got another substitution, Diane King back into the ball game. I'll make that her sister, Danielle King. They must be twins. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Well, isn't that enough to make an announcer have nightmares? Goes to make the Boyertown lead, 9 points, the largest it's been in the entire game. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Go down to Ellis. Ellis takes it in. Nope, won't go for. Rebound, they've got enough time to score. They've got 4 seconds. Outlet pass to Mest. 3 seconds, 2. Shot is up. Oh, off the rim, no good. And as the third quarter ends, Norristown is in dire straits here. 43-34 Boyertown. What a turnaround as the Eagles only score 6 points in the quarter. Make it 18 points for Boyertown.
Telecast, I guess. Well, this is it.
And you're only lending it because you don't have it to keep.
Yes. This is it. 1 quarter left, perhaps, for the entire Norristown Eagles basketball in the girls' varsity action this year.
That's a sobering thought. We kid around here, but there's only 8 minutes left in the season. If they can't get something going here in this fourth quarter, down by 9 points to a Boyertown team that obviously does not want to relinquish their lead.
And out there for Boyertown is going to be 53, Leslie Minch, along with Danielle King, number 43, number 33. We have Smith Ellis. Oh, what a shot outside by Janelle Mest.
And that's going to kill the Eagles if Janelle Mest starts popping from the outside, down by 11 points now.
Well, and Golson's pass is tapped out of bounds by Ehrig. So the Eagles get it back. Denise Golson will inbound it here. Golson, Bush, Smith, Ellis, Simpkins out there. Wendy Bush to Golson. Bush open, doesn't take the shot, passes up. Andrea Smith on the baseline. Not the best of dribblers. Finally goes back outside to Denise Golson. To Smith, open to Wendy Bush. Bush. It finally falls through. Lucky shot there by Wendy Bush. She still looks a little tentative, though, about taking those outside shots, Jeff.
Well, that time, Norristown had the entire left side of the lane open and finally took Wendy Bush to get the shot up. Now they've got a defensive pressure. Nope. Jean Geringer pulls up on her. It looks like Boyertown could have penetrated that time.
And Janelle Mest has it over in the far corner. Mess open, 18-footer.
Oh,
Arcing shot.
and
just
she's
falls
shooting
right.
the lights out. Unbelievable.
Well, you know, Pottstown in the championship game in the Chestnut League, they had to go to a 3-2 zone to stop the hot hand of Mest outside. Smith over to Bush. Bush puts it up, and she hits. So Wendy now with 16. But they're just trading baskets here, and that's not good enough for Norristown.
That's right.
And we have a timeout called. Boy, boy, oh boy.
Boyertown.
Call.
What I just said, and Mr. Clay just told me I was suspended from school, and I just said he did a fine job.
Well, the Eagles, when they come back out on the court, it's going to be Andre Smith, Wendy Bush, Thea Ellis, Allison Simpkins, Denise Golson. Thea Ellis only 8 points in this ball game.
I think a factor in this ball game has been the height that Boyertown has brought into this game. Norristown has no tall players. Sharon Davis, one of the tallest players the Eagles have, has not even been into the ball game.
That's right. And Thea Ellis naturally Norristown.
Right. She has no height, but she can jump. She's only 5'7", I think.
Right, but one person can't do the bulk of the offense.
That's right.
The board work.
And Boyertown can substitute freely. They have all tall players for a women's team.
Well, Boyertown substituted in that 10 players that played tonight for the Bears. That is outstanding depth.
And they've not lost anything. In fact, they've probably even gained from their substitutions.
That's right. Janelle Mess with the ball right now. She has been the hot hand lately for Boyertown. 17 points.
This time her shot's blocked.
Taken by Wendy, not allowing her to take that pass. Ellis in a crowd, doesn't smile. Andrea Smith, who's open. Ellis loses it.
Same call, jump ball. Norristown's got to look for some open players here. They're being double and triple teamed. There's got to be somebody open.
A lack of movement, too, by Norristown down at the offensive end. Have you noticed that the last couple times down the court, they seem to just be standing around watching Thea. Golson over to Wendy Bush now. Bush finds Smith open on the baseline. She drives through, puts it off the glass, doesn't fall, gets her own rebound, and it goes to some around.
Nice play by Andrea Smith to stay with her own shot to bring Norristown within 3 points at the 4-minute mark.
49-46, the Eagles, as Jeff said, within 3. 3:55 to go here in this ball game. First round of the playoffs. Pushing foul called on Allison Simpkins.
That's right, crowding her a little bit too much, using her body there.
The ball, tie this game. Norristown fighting back here. Boyertown has only scored 6 points in this quarter. Norristown, meanwhile, has scored 13. Ellis on the inbound pass, misses the shot. She was a little too close that time. Heckler up on the break and make that Mest. Mest pulls up for that jumper. Off the backside of the rim. Moyer with the rebound, puts it off the glass, and it's in. Norristown once again did not box out. They lost control on the boards.
Crucial turnaround for Norristown. Should have had that basket off the last substitution we've had. We only have 4 players in this squad for Boyertown. As you just said, Moyer and Mest with their points. Beth Manley at guard, 4 points. And Sue Heckler with 8 points at forward.
Marsha Brumbach, the head coach of the Bears from Boyertown, doing a fine job substituting tonight, resting the key players. Ellis, Simpkins, Smith, Bush, and Golson coming out. In the third quarter.
I think it's time for a Boyertown timeout.
Boyertown losing their composure here. You can see finally they break the press, get it up court, tapped away by Allison Simpkins. Ellis with the steal. Andrea Smith open. Smith open layup, and she nails it. Norristown has come back. They take the lead by 2, 53-51. Timeout being called by Boyertown. They haven't noticed it, though. The coach is calling for one. Heckler on the floor looking for help. Finally gets up to Janelle Mess. Mess just holding the ball. Allison Simpkins tapped the ball away. I think Sue Heckler. Who was it that took it?
That's right. No, the basket was Andrea Smith.
But Thea Ellis lobbed it down to her.
That's right. Thea made the steal. We saw that coming right in front of us. The pass, she just put it up there. Thea was wide open for the steal. You could just read that one all the way and dropped it right up to Andrea Smith. Smith pulled up with a nice, easy layup.
So now Janelle Mess, second part of her 1-on-1 attempt.
Shooting 2, rather. Misses it.
You're right. Correction.
Oh! Gonna call the foul on Andrea Smith fighting for that rebound. I thought it should have been jump ball.
It's identical to a couple other calls we were talking about earlier in this ball game, and this time they don't call the jump, though.
Okay. It's 53-52, and now Boyertown with a chance to take the lead from the free throw line. It's going to be Sue Ehrig.
Ehrig gets her first point of the game.
And it's a nice time to have it for Boyertown.
So Norristown took a 2-point lead, 53-51. And Ehrig nails them both. Now it is 50-53.
Cool as ice.
Boyertown up. 2:15 to go here. Allison Simpkins with it. Simpkins driving through the lane. Her shot no good. She goes for her own rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Ehrig trying to inbound it now. Finally gets it in. Mess takes it. Correction, make that Manley with the ball. Beth Manley bringing it up over the timeline. Norristown pressing on defense, 54-53. Exactly 2 minutes to go in this game. Heckler cutting across the court, the lane. Moyer is open.
5 seconds. There it is. You've got to go towards the basket. We've seen that before. Beth Manley just not paying attention to it. Norristown, Stan Johnson wants a timeout. And Norristown, the man-to-man pressure was quite effective that time. They could not go towards the basket. That's just a mental error. What a mistake.
Marshall Broomback is hot over there on the Boyertown bench, and for good reason, too.
Hey, this is the playoff. Think about it. It's 54-53. She did not make a move towards the basket.
That's right. Boyertown didn't win 20 games for no reason at all this year.
Okay, that was the Boyertown cheerleaders in the faint background, if you could hear them. And I think they need a little bit of help with that cheer. That's all right. We have 1:53 left to go in the game, and
it was
different. What a contest.
Norristown fighting back here. It was 43-34. Boyertown with, what, a 9-point lead coming into this quarter.
Norristown 6 points in the third quarter. Already in the fourth quarter, they have 19.
Yes, that's right. It's an incredible turn of events here. Meanwhile, they've only allowed Boyertown 11 in this final quarter. Minute 53 to go in the game. Denise Golson doing the inbounding. Wendy Bush now with it. Bush looking for someone, finally puts it on the floor. Bush has an opening down the lane. Right-handed hook shot doesn't fall. Ellis with the rebound, loses it to Moyer. Norristown blows a big chance there. One to Moyer open, and she gets it right off the glass. So now Boyertown up by 3. The Eagles defense caught dozing that time. Andrea Smith with it. Smith loses it and rolls out of bounds. Double dribble with Andrea Smith.
And now Norristown's falling for the pressure.
Well, 1:26 left to go in this ball game. And down by 3, 56-53. Moyer breaks it. She's got it open now, down on the baseline. Gives it Janelle Mest. Janelle Mest pressured. They've got time on their sides and a 3-point lead. Minute 13 left to go here. Norristown's going to have to come out here man-to-man and really press them. Shot, no good. Thea Ellis with the rebound. Andrea Smith and Denise Golson coming down. Ellis taking it herself, misses it, doesn't fall. You could just see, had exactly in mind. She wanted to drive through the middle lane, try for the three-pointer.
Sure, she wanted the three-point play. We got a minute and 1 left.
Thea only 10 points in this ball game.
Fouled out of the ball game, I believe, yes.
That's right. Number 21, Beth Manley, out of the game now. So as a result, number 15, Kim Warner will check in now for Boyertown. Good play, good game by Beth Manley. Only 4 points, but she did a good job out there handling the ball for Boyertown.
And she gets a standing ovation from her fans. And that's good to see.
She trips and she falls out of bounds and the ball rolls with her.
And Marcia Brumback better watch the technical foul there. She can't believe what the officials just called.
It was a good call, though. Mess broke the trap that the Eagles were trying to run on the sideline, but then she lost her balance. Bush with it. Bush getting double teamed back to Golson, to Simpkins. Simpkins does not launch that shot of hers from outside. Wendy Bush does, though. Bush doesn't fall. Thea Ellis controls the rebound. We have a call, though. There's a screen set up by Andrews.
Looking at it.
Foul shots coming up here. Wanda Moyer in this game. She hits the first. 2-point lead now for Boyertown. This is the crucial free throw right here. 3-point lead could virtually seal the game for Boyertown. She gets it. Timeout immediately. 58-55, 39 seconds to go.
And now it's do or die time.
And to use another cliche, it may have been too little, too late. Norristown made such a comeback here in the fourth quarter. They were down by 9 coming into it. They played one heck of a good fourth quarter. The problem is they let the third quarter and let the ball, they didn't play well in the third quarter and let the ball game slip away from them.
That's right, they brought it back. They even got themselves a 2-point lead, and then they fell apart again, I guess just in converting, like what I just said. They've had the offensive opportunities, haven't put the ball in the hoop.
Do you think they've been particular tonight?
I don't think they've been outstanding. I don't think they've been poor, though. I think they were prepared. I really do.
I think they were prepared, yes. I was just referring to, perhaps the rush from the inactivity. Yeah, I think they played a good ball game. They played more as a team tonight.
Yes, definitely. I think it was just that they got cold in the third quarter.
That's right. Nothing went for them in that third quarter. As you said, only, I think, 9 points, or 6 points in that third quarter for the Eagles. Denise Golson now with it. Andrea Smith has Mary Hall open, and Hall takes it. What a beautiful pass that time by Andrea Smith, spotting Hall. And that time, confusion reigned for Boyertown because Janelle Mess picked up the ball. She didn't think it was inbounded. She threw it back out of bounds to Sue Ehrig, but it was already in play, so it was a turnover. Thea Alice off the glass, off-bounds shot, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. She nails it. 19 seconds left to go in this ball game. Kim Werner inbounds it now. Janelle Mess up the other end, 13 seconds left. Mess trying to get around Denise Golson, 11 seconds. They're up by 1. They being, of course, Boyertown. They go back out to Kim Werner. Her shot falls through. 5 seconds left to go. No timeout here by Norristown. And that is it. The ball game is over. What an incredible turn of events here for the Boyertown Bears. They hold on. What a comeback. What a strange ball game. Final score, Boyertown 60, Norristown 59. We back in just a moment for the post-game show, and hopefully Jeff and I will be able to describe to you what just happened in the last 39 seconds of play, because it has been incredible. We'll be back in just a moment. Starting this?
You.
And what an incredible turn of events here. Boyertown defeating Norristown 60-59 in the first round of the Girls District 1 playoffs. If we could only go back over the last 39 seconds, Norristown finally came back into this ball game. Boyertown had a 1-point lead. Boyertown went to inbound the ball. Strange occurrence. Janelle Mess thought the ball had not been inbounded yet, so she just merely scooped it up off the court, threw it back out of bounds to Sue Ehrig, who was holding on the baseline. Naturally, it was a turnover because the ball was already in play. Norristown inbounds it, taking it in. Thea Ellis missed her first shot, got her own rebound, drives to the hoop, gets it. So now we have 19 seconds left in the ball game. Janelle forces it up the far side of the court. She gets it over to Kim Werner. Werner, reluctant to shoot throughout this ball game, didn't really play it that much. It doesn't always come down to the person that hasn't scored any points throughout a ball game. Werner just pulls up, 15-footer, left side of the key, hits it. 3 seconds left on the clock. Norristown without timeout. That's it. Down they go to defeats.
That's right, and then Norristown wasn't even looking on the inbounds pass. There's nothing they could do with 3 seconds left on the clock.
Looking, I think they were shell-shocked.
But her first basket of the game with 3 seconds to go, and she just iced the 15-foot jumper like it was nothing.
It was truly incredible. Norristown played one well of the fourth quarter. They struggled to get back into this ball game, but I think you cannot overcome a poor third quarter with a great fourth quarter. That was the problem for them tonight.
That's right. We have not been overly enthusiastic about this girls' team this year, them not playing as a unit, and tonight they did. I give them credit. They played a fine game, and just like you said, they had the one bad quarter. They played well in the first half. They played exceedingly well in the fourth quarter. Hey, they came back from a 9-point deficit, but that third quarter, they were so cold.
That's it exactly. No matter how good they played in the fourth quarter, you cannot overcome the mistakes they made in the third quarter when the shooting just went south. Just nothing to do with it. Incredible turn of events. You've got to see that Boyertown, a very good team. You know, we said they finished 4th place in the Chestmont League. But fourth place is very good because you have to look at the overall strength of the Chesimard League. Only 2 losses separated the top team from the bottom team.
That's
They
right.
are just a fine league. Boyertown, a very good representative from that league, and as a result, Norristown now done for the season.
That's right. Boyertown will advance in District 1 play. To end the ball game, Beth Manley with 4 and Sue Ehrig with 2.
Hey, that's right, Kim Werner. Only 2 points, but boy, were they crucial ones.
Biggest 2 of the game.
For Norristown tonight, Wendy Bush, very good ball game. 17 points for Wendy. For Thea Ellis, 14 points. For Allison Simpkins, 10. Followed by Mary Hall and Denise Golson with 6 apiece. Andrea Smith off the bench for 6. And one other footnote from Norristown. Of course, tonight marks the end of Thea Ellis' fine, outstanding career here at Norristown. Thea Ellis went on to become only the 2nd player in Norristown history to score 1,000 points in a season. Of course, the first player we mentioned earlier being Jenny Hall. Thea, one of the few players to start as a freshman in Norristown basketball history. 4 years, tremendous play. She's really been the heart and soul for this Norristown Ball Club the last couple of years. Norristown had a district championship when Thea was here. They have always been very competitive. She's really been the main gun. She goes out this year averaging just under 24 points a ball game.
Okay, and I guess we have to look for boys basketball to bring anything home to Norristown this year as far as titles are concerned. With the independent session that Norristown went through this year, the Norristown girls were invited to District 1 play. They're out in the first. It was a 12-4 season, 0-1 for the playoffs. Better luck next year.
That's right. Well, that's it for another big basketball game here in girls varsity action. Tonight, the final score, Boyertown 60, Norristown 59. And we'd like to thank the people that make this game possible for us. Of course, the Norristown Area School District produced this ball game under the direction of Tony Koya and Dan Coughlin doing the camera work in tonight's ball game.
That's right. Look forward to boys basketball. We've got more sports coming at you this year. Girls basketball is over, but not the rest of the Norristown athletic schedule.
That's right. So for Jeff, I didn't forget
Jeff
your name.
Brandon and Alan Raleigh over there.
I was waiting for you to do it. Jeff Brandon and Alan Raleigh. That's it for this ball game. As Jeff said, stay tuned for future boys basketball action right here on this Norristown School District cable channel.